Hi, my name is Marie, and I'd like to share with you my journey through a program that I tried called Melt Your Man's Heart. Um, and as you can sort of gather from the title, it's all about restoring your relationship with your fella, with your man. It's actually been made by a licensed counsellor, therapist that has 25 years of experience, so I couldn't fault that. And to be honest, I was very desperate. I needed something to help really badly. You see, I am and have been in a relationship for 6 years with my man, and he was just, he started just becoming cold and distant with me. So I clearly knew he was unhappy, but I just didn't know what. I couldn't put my finger to it. Um, so he had a lot of signs that he was just so we were just going to break up, sort of thing. He wasn't intimate anymore with me. He'd spend awful lot of time with his friends, and I felt kind of left out, like not like a couple anymore. So his communication was very vague. I mean, his whole communication was very apathetic towards me. He'd come back from home in sort of I wouldn't know what mood. He wasn't really showing much, but he did get very defensive with me, and we would argue a lot, especially around that time and meal times. So he'd sort of just watch the TV a lot of the time when we were at home and just switch off with me. And it was really worrying me. I felt like I was losing my man, and I just couldn't tell, what else to do. He didn't really want any therapy. He refused it, so I it was stressing in me out really, totally bad, and I was anxious, so it was like he was in a completely different planet. And so when I followed the steps of Melt Your Man's Heart program, there were some really clear steps that I followed, all focusing about changing my way of communicating. So I apply these simple principles and steps, and it was just like open up like a whole new door, like, for me. And I realized that eventually he was actually responding to me, just by applying some techniques. So I realized that all these years I'd been communicating in the wrong way with my man. And as a result, he became more responsive to me. I felt like I had got my best friend back again, and he was being really nice to me. So, and we started acting more. The spark had been restored. That's how I felt. I could describe it. We were very sort of beginning to open up a bit more towards each other, and that was very nice. We were like. He was taking me out as well, to our favourite restaurants that we once used to go out when we were dating. He took me more to the cinema and spent less time with his friends. Not that I have anything against his friends, but it's just nice to be together, spending time as a couple, and definitely feel like rejuvenated me as well. So there seems to be some science in this, with the program, the way it's sort of communication wires the brain. I can't really explain it too well, but you can find out for yourself when you do go more into the program. But I found it really amazing and mind-boggling. But at the same time, I'm so amazed at the quick turnaround of the changes, positive changes. It's just these things that people overlook, and I definitely did all these years myself. So I just would highly recommend this to anybody who's in the brink of breaking up, whether you're in a couple or married or just started dating. So absolutely highly recommend it. It's really worth the small investment that you pay for in this program. The good side of this is that you get the product downloaded to you straight away, so you don't even have to drag your partner to any therapy rooms or appointments. You don't have to spend time booking appointments. So for me, all that was a big bonus, and absolutely highly couldn't fault it, and you should try it too if you're in the same or similar situation. So for me, it's a massive thumbs up.